Well, hello there. Welcome back to Acadian Comics. I'm your host, James Fondren, and I had a little hiatus last week. Normally I do every Wednesday I go to the comic shop and I pick up rather the new releases, but last week I had some personal business to attend to, which took me away from New York and New York City, so I did not go down to Midtown Comics, but I did go today, so let's take a look. Today is Monday, August 19th, so this would have been new releases for Wednesday, August 14th last week. So here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, before I get into this, check this out. So they had this poster at Midtown Comics. Look at that. Deadpool Wolverine. Nice, huh? So Deadpool Wolverine poster there. Pretty sweet. So that's that. And I talked to the guy. He said they're going to have some Alien Romulus posters, so I might have to go back and check that out. So let's get into it. So this is Into the Unbeing Part 1, Number 3. I still haven't read Number 2. I still haven't read Number 3. Number 3 came out last week, I believe. I still have to read Number 2, so I feel bad about that. But this Into the Unbeing, I mean, I like the art, but I don't want to spoil it for myself, but you can kind of see, it's not bad. And this is from Dark Horse Comics, so that's Into the Unbeing Part 1, issue number 3. And then I did pick up Cyberpunk 2077 Kickdown, issue number 1. So I think this came out last week as well, number 2. So I'm looking at that, and okay, the art's okay, and I mean the first issue was like a chase story, but I'll keep reading it. So that is Cyberpunk Kickdown. It's hard to mess up Cyberpunk, isn't it? Look at that car. It's pretty sweet looking. Okay, so this was a different variant cover, but now this is interesting. For me, though, too little, too late. Like DC Comics, DC versus Vampires, World War V. So this is their version of Blood Hunt. They must have thought, wow, Blood Hunt was so great. Look how well Marvel did with Blood Hunt. But we're gonna go ahead and do it now, and our characters are gonna start fighting vampires. And oh look, here's some vampires. Here's some vampires. So we thought Vampire Summer was over, but it ain't. It's not over yet. It ain't over till the fat vampire lady sings, right? So anyway, I never buy DC books ever. With the exception of some artists, I'm doing some Mark Silvestri studies. So I did pick up a Mark Silvestri Batman kind of actually hardcover. Hardback, so maybe I'll do a review of that at some point, but just thought this would be interesting. DC vs. Vampires World War V, issue number 1. So they're going to try to take their crack and swing at vampires with versus their heroes, so we'll see how that goes. Red Sonja, Empire of the Damned, number 5. I think I got up to number 4 in my collection, so far so good. They were talking to the shifty old man, and next thing that we know, something goes down, and she's with this guy now. So yeah, I look forward to reading this. So that's Red Sonja chapter 5. That's a nice 2-page spread right there. Yeah, it's very. I can see the lines drawn in this. It's I don't know. It gets the job done. It works. It works for what it is. Wow, that's pretty badass. Holy crap. He's ripped his skin off. Oh, I got to read this. So anyway, that's Red Sonja, Empire of the Damned, number 5. So, Geiger, number 5. So there's 2 covers, and I got this book last week at a different comic shop, and I forgot that I got this book, and I got it again. But hey, I'm happy to support good independent books. So it's Geiger number 5. Some stuff's going down. Geiger got his ass kicked, and he's trying to get his dog. He's trying to get his dog back with the 2 heads. So can't wait to see what happens. I'm not going to spoil it for myself, but that's Geiger number 5. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, number 3. Guys, I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I have not read 1, and I have not read 2. I've just looked at the art, and the art looks freaking awesome. So I've been buying it, and oh god, I'm gonna have to blur that out, man. So that's Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. No one wants to see that. God, okay, maybe I won't buy the next one. Jeez. All right, Helverine number 4. I did read Helverine number 3. I liked it. I like where they're going with this. I like how you have like these underground military science experiments that are, you know, infused with evil and the devil and everything. So pretty cool, and this hell energy. So yeah, I'll keep reading it. I'll keep reading it. So anyway, that's Helverine number 4. And so this is the new X-Men, the kind of the relaunch of X-Men. This is X-Men number 1, and I've been hearing good things about it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So this is X-Men number 1. I picked up X-Men number 2. Take a peek in here. Yeah, take a peek in here. See what we get. Yeah, the art looks good. Cyclops looks pretty cool. Look at the Juggernaut down there. You know, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so that's X-Men number 2. Now this, there is no new Darth Maul comic, so I thought, all right, I'll start getting Inquisitor. So I had to pick up Inquisitor number 1. I had to pay a little more for that. And then I got Inquisitor number 2, Star Wars Inquisitors number 2. So I'll let you know what I think about that. So that's Inquisitors 1 and 2. But just to give you an idea of kind of the art style in here. Oh, look, here's Vader's castle, and you know his little Inquisitor guy. And yeah, this is something they kind of touched on in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, but I thought, hey, you know, I kind of like the Inquisitors. If it's just them chasing down random Jedi, oh, come on, that's not, who doesn't want to see that, you know? Get their asses kicked, right? Kick some ass. All right, so anyway, that's Inquisitors. So this is Space Ghost number 4, and I've been keeping up so far. And did I buy? I don't even know. See, what's happening is like, I think I might have bought this one already, but I haven't read it yet. So I'll have to give a couple of these away. Maybe I have 2 copies, or maybe I'll have a reading copy, and then I'll have, you know, my collected copy. Not that the ones past number 1 are worth much, but so let me take this out of the bag. So I didn't want to get the white or the ghost cover for Johnny Quest. Wanted to get this cool, reflective, you know, cover here. And it's Johnny Quest number 1. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. So in Zero, they kind of covered some of this stuff, and they're really pushing the Terminator. It's coming out in October, so that's I'll bite on that. I'll bite on that. But anyway, that's Johnny Quest number 1. And now there's drones. Like they were in the 60s, and they get back to their house, and it's like, you know, 60 plus years later, something like that, over 50 years later. So what's going on? What kind of interdimensional time rift are they in? We don't know. I don't know. I have to read it. So that's Johnny Quest number 1. So there we go with that reflective cover. And bonus round, everybody. So I picked up Werewolf by Night at my local comic book shop. I went this past Friday when I got back into town. So Werewolf by Night. I have 2 copies of this. So Marvel, you continue to trick me, a reader, on that. So we'll see. I mean, why get the watered down version? I want only appropriate audiences version. Anyway, with the explicit content. But it depends. I mean, I don't want anything lewd like what we saw in that, you know, in that other comic, Kardak the Mystic. So I thought I'd get Kardak and the Mystic, and yeah, check it out. So why not? Kind of looks like a cheap Vegas magician, but I'll read it. Whoa, some stuff's going down. Kardak the Mystic. So, yep. Okay, so that's Kardak the Mystic. Kardak the Biscuit. No, Kardak the Mystic. And that's from Archie Comics. That's number 1. Okay. And, you know, this was in the stores, but you know what's crazy about this? This book, I have not been seeing American Psycho in the stores. So I thought, well, I'll pick up American Psycho number 5, chapter 5, and maybe I'll have to go pick up the back issues. But, you know, the crazy hijinks and murderous antics of Patrick Bateman. I mean, who doesn't want to read about that, you know? You know, maybe you'll find someone who has a better business card than him and takes his revenge out. Yeah, see, this is like Patrick Bateman stuff. So, American Psycho number 5. Here we go. And then last but not least, a facsimile of the original, the great, Action Comics number 1. Man, I wish this was the real thing, don't you? I could share money with everybody. Not that I would, but I mean, yeah. So I've actually never read Action Comics #1. I thought it'd be cool to have it in my hands and take a look at it. So that's really pretty much it for this week and last week. We'll do another one later this week when I go back on Wednesday. This Wednesday will be New Comics Day, so a new week. But this is all from last week because I was out of town, out of pocket. So I thought, hey, I'll go pick something up today and look through. And sure enough, I found some things. So yeah, I mean, I could have done without the dangling in this here. But anyway, I'll blur that out. But that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to Acadian Comics, and I'll catch you right here next time.